We first met when we were young. I was a small child, and you were already old. Your wide stone steps had greeted my tiny feet as a parent's hand helped me up. I felt like I was entering a castle from books my father owned. Your door was regular, like ones I'd been through before. Too heavy for me, but didn't destroy the fantasy, for you were just a castle that existed today. This imagery for me continued within, the arching domed ceiling reaching upward to the sky, leading to a golden mosaic, forcing my head to crane all the way back. The art glittering in the light that managed to peek through the doors. The rest was large and dark, filled with hidden treasures, only to be seen after a stranger pinned a piece of metal on my collar. ROM was emblazoned there, your name becoming a part of me. In that moment, for when that pin was there, you were mine and I was yours. We have changed since then, drifting in and out of each other's lives, only entwining briefly over the years. I have grown into an adult, and you have also changed in size and appearance. No longer do you resemble a castle of European origin, but a formation carefully constructed to resemble the natural world. How matter changes over time as giant crystals rupture your side. This is your entrance now. One still steps into a darkened space, but it is a chamber, clean and sleek, until I paid admission. Transaction that was different from the child I was. Now I felt uncertainty as strangers in the post-COVID world asked me to scan myself in. No greetings beyond the business at hand. It feels like I need to know the steps to enter before arriving, or else I would look a fool. A problem that adults have. Once past this point, your wonder is revealed. Objects rest on pedestals, teasing what lies in your many rooms. They bask in golden light, all except the remains of the giant beast that once walked the earth long ago. A blue-lit dinosaur neck extending up to depths I cannot think of reaching. As a child, these creatures were my favorite part, so I went to see them again. To get to them, you first led me through the animals of now. From cardinals and foxes, I find owls and squirrels. You lead me through a cave of bats erected in your halls. In my memories, it was darker, and my imagination told me the model bats were real. Now it's still a portal, transporting me from one part to another, but the unknown has been lifted. Onward by mammals, fish, and fowl, searching the many for those I've seen before, and marveling at those I didn't know existed. Some models, some stuffed, and some living leisurely in tanks around me. Slowly they waste away till only the bones remain. They are too old to be any other way, I know this. No longer do you show them in dramatic lighting, but show them crisply with all parts illuminated, removing the mystery, leaving only the truth. This is what you hold of dinosaurs, standing tall, surrounded by the ghosts of roars emitted by small children, their imagination making them come back to life for brief moments, even if the screens and games roll off to prevent the spread of illness. My feet continued, getting lost only briefly before finding the flow as humans take over. Ancient Egypt and their dead lying entombed are all to see with flesh still preserved, resting beside the stories of their lives in symbols and art. The Roman Empire then rises up, the many depictions in stone of those who lived spread out encircling me as I enter, emperors and scholars ready to vote upon my judgment. You pull me along where I pause, but only for a moment, the temperature dropping to preserve the pieces within. The armor of medieval knights and their heavy blades, adorned with intricate designs. They are displayed, held up as if bodies rested inside, but the weight can still be felt in some. When I return, Down to your main hall I did not yet wish to leave. I went to one last exhibit before it was time to go. This was one of your newer ones, created after your big change. I stepped into ancient East Asia, moving from the architecture, the design, fashion, to the life-size depictions of deities and the holy, large murals of figures, heads surrounded by golden light highlighting their status. In the end, of course, I left through the gift shop. Your shop was bright and spacious, but expensive. You have always had such prices. As a child, it seemed like a touchable version of what you held within. Nothing can ever stay the same. Everything changes. We both are different now, but there is still love there, and if you continue to let me in, I will travel through your soul from time to time.